Welcome back to Theresa's Dad. My name is Theresa and I'm very much this. I have an awful garbage filthy mouth, so viewer discretion is advised, but if you're not into that or weird shenanigans, this is definitely not the place for you. Feel free to X out the video here. No harm, no foul, but I'll remember our time fondly. Our Lord and Savior Daddy Colourpop bestowed upon me the new Snow White collection. The collection was released on Thursday, but you're watching this on Saturday. So yeah, it's been out for a couple of days and I know you're probably so interested to know what my thoughts are about it because this collection, I'm not gonna lie, is pretty adorable. When I first saw that it was gonna be teased out, I lost my mind. I was like, oh my God, this is so cute. I need to have it. I had no idea what anything was gonna look like. And then I finally saw a picture of it and I was like, ah, this is cute. Now, is it the most revolutionary thing in the world? No. I think this is kind of the standard Disney Colourpop collection. The neutral with a pop of blue. Literally, this is a neutral with a pop of blue and a pop of red, of course. But she was cute though. Even with the basicness aside, I still wanted to try it. So thank you so much to Colourpop for sending this my way. And if Colourpop didn't send it my way, I would have picked up some of the things in this collection, not all. But in today's video, we are going to break down everything from the cheek products to the eye products to the lip products, as well as this adorable little mirror. So if you want to see how I created this beautiful basic look, keep on watching. Hello, my little chipmunks. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do the blush first, then the eye look, then the lips, and then we're going to wrap this puppy up. But the first thing is the easiest thing, blush. So in this collection, there are 3 different blush colors. We have I Wish, which is a pink with, I believe, a duochrome reflect. Ooh, you know what this kind of reminds me of? Orgasm. Because you know, the world needs a little bit more of that, right? Truly something that will never die. Okay, so we have NARS Orgasm. Albeit definitely a little bit more pinkier though, for sure. Then we have Fair Enough, which sounds very, very dramatic. This is what she looks like. I love the Super Shock formula. I think it's so beautiful and so creamy and just so easy to work with. There you have it, a little bit darker, which is very, very pretty. And then of course we have the deepest one, which is Just Rosy, which is also pretty fucking cute too. This is what she looks like. I think we're gonna stick with Orgasm today because why the fuck not? But I do like the other 2 as well. I feel like I could actually make all 3 of these work. So that's cool. So let's see, are they the standard Super Shock formula though? That's the question. All right, I'm just gonna take a little bit of my brush. Did anything come off? I do see a little bit of a gold reflect. I can't tell. I guess, yeah, right? Is it the brush? Maybe it's the brush. I feel like I see something. Maybe because it's super light. And of course, the bronzer that I chose to use today was the Jones Road one, which kind of looks like a fucking blush as it is. So 10 out of 10, Theresa. Let me try to do it with a synthetic brush to see if that's a little bit better. You know, I do have a whole set of Colourpop brushes right here. Let me try one of their brushes. So this is an F20. This is their rounded cheek brush. I feel like this is better in terms of application. I feel like I can actually see it, which is a fucking plus. So I don't think my Reffer brush was the best brush to use with this formula, but that's okay. But wow, okay, I'm very rosy cheeked. That sucks. Now it looks really shitty, the pan, but whatever, it's fine. I'm just going to just put a little bit more on this side because why? We want to be blush heavy today. Oh, I have fucking meetings today. We're committing, whatever. We love a rosy cheek look. Okay, she's cute. I kind of want to put another blush though on top of this. Why not? I'm gonna go in with Fair Enough, just a tiny bit, just to see if it does anything. And I think it does do something. Just wanted to do a little bit. Now I look like a possessed doll. Yes. So what I wanna do now is I'm going to take the same brush that I use my bronzer with and then just kind of blend everything out. Mama's happy. This is cute, I like it. All right, so I need to put highlighter on. I've been using this one from MAC. Which one is it? Is this one? It's from their Lunar collection. So this is in the shade Show Gold and it has like a very beautiful like pinky gold reflect. I feel like it's gonna go really, really nicely with this. So let's pop this bitch on and then let's keep on keeping on. Give me that alien slut moment. Very nice. Okay, I'm just gonna go back in just with the same brush that I use the blush with no extra product, just whatever's left on it, just to kind of blend those a little bit better because it does look like a beacon of light on my face. Mama likes. Okay, so moving on to the eyeshadow palette. This retails for $22. She is really, really cute. I really, really like this color story. It's basic as fuck, but I feel like it's pretty true to Snow White, which is basic as fuck. The only thing is that I wish that there was a more incorporation for the dwarfs. I feel like the dwarfs are missing in this whole collection, but there's adorable fucking chipmunks on the packaging, so I can, you know, it's fine, dopey. It's fine. We'll see you some other day. I'm okay with the little chipmunks, even though I wish they were kind of like on the palette, then I would really lose my shit. But whatever, neither here or there. So today I have to, one, have a couple of meetings today, but I also finally get to my pulmonologist fucking appointment that I've been waiting for thousands of months now. So I guess we don't want to freak her out too much. So let's do a nice neutral look. Surprising nobody, of course. So what I'm gonna do is use my tried and true as of late, my Kaleidos Tone Activator Eye Primer. Let's try this out. Let's see if this is the standard Colourpop formula. It probably is. I haven't swatched this palette yet, but the last few palettes have been pretty fucking decent. So hopefully we're still on a roll here. Do not let me down in 2023. Just to make my life easier, we're gonna do one side and then I'm gonna do the other one off camera. Okay, so what do we got here, kids? A lot of basic bullshit. Oh, should I do blue? Should I do gold? You know what I want to do? You know, okay, Oh, there's Super Shock formula in this bitch. Hold on. What do we got here? So we have like matte metallic, matte sparkle, and a Super Shock finish. Okay, so that explains the Super Shock finish. That kind of, I was like, oh, what is that? Okay, so Ever After. That has a nice gold touch to it. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that one. Spellbreaker, which is this white metallic shade. This feels like chalk. I don't like that. And it kind of looks like chalk too, but I like the Super Shock. That one's kind of cute. Let's see. So then we have this gold metallic one. Ooh, mama likes that one. Okay, then we have this one. Okay. Then we have this blue down here. What could I do with these? I kind of want to see if we can do like maybe kind of like a rosy eye kind of a moment. We're gonna try that. I'm gonna try to incorporate that blue somehow. If not, I'm gonna incorporate that red because we got to try the brightest colors in the fucking bunch, right? And the blue looks good, but the red looks pretty good fucking too. So, ooh, they both look so good together. Fuck. What is a girl to do? All right, I think I'm gonna stick with a rosy tone. Let's do rosy today. I need to look somewhat professional, I guess. Not really. Who cares, right? No one's gonna give a fuck at the doctor's office. All right, I'm gonna go in with the shade Someday, which is a matte peachy pink. How y'all doing? I'm tired. I'm super tired. I'm super stressed out. Sorry for the lack of videos this month. Actually, for the past 2 months. I think a combination of work being super intense between there were some layoffs and now there's more people quitting, more work I have to do. It's just been a certain uneasiness about everything. And then mixed with being in YouTube jail. Not very fun being in YouTube jail because no matter what content I do, it's like has to be flagged because I'm a bad person for cursing. But I think I might be out of YouTube jail. I think so. I think it's been a couple of months now, so hopefully things will start looking a little bit more fucking normal for me. But right now, it's like no matter what I put out, it's just like, boom, it just dies. I'm like, all right. But anyway, I wanted to do a lot more stuff this month because I got the Is It My Dick stuff. I had this really fun idea that I was going to do with Alex, actually like a couple of ideas with him. But it's just been really, really busy at work where I'm working like, you know, fucking 60, 80 hour weeks sometimes. And I'm just, I'm just exhausted. By the time I get to do this, I'm just like, I got nothing left in me. And then there's also been construction too, which has been awesome. Cause you know, I remember having such PTSD from New York. That shit followed me here. Okay, since it's kind of like a peachy pink, I want to go in with that shade. First of all, I thought it said Suck Grace. And I was like, Suck Grace, Such Grace. Which this is like a vibrant pastel pink. And I am going to just blend the outer edge out with it. Ooh, okay. Very pretty. Everything under the sun has just been really, really fun. Actually, I started thinking about this. It's been a full year since we moved down here. And so I was thinking to myself, was this worth it? And you know what? It was. I'm very happy that I did get to leave New York because one, that's my home, right? I've never lived anywhere outside of New York. So I'm kind of glad that I took a chance and decided to move down here. And it's been really fun. But I think the longer I'm here, the more I realize I don't know if this part is for me. And I say that very lovingly because this is a fucking tourist trap and I tourist. You know what it's like for my New Yorkers? You're the only people that will understand this. It's like living in Times Square sometimes. need I say more? So yeah, so it's just like on one hand it's like, oh, this is fun, but then it's like, get me the fuck out of here. Where's my boroughs? I need to be in Queens. So I need to find the queens of here. I need to find the queens of here, and then I'm upset. But I have to say, like, you know, there are really some fun ass pockets of Florida that has really just, I don't know, like it's just a good vibe overall, which is funny to say because Florida is Florida. But yeah. I don't know if this is the place that I will end up, but for the time being, I'm enjoying it, and I'm curious to see how long I will stick it out here. But so far so good. Anyway, so what I did there is I just used those two colors, blended it out. It's very, very peach, very, very pretty. I'm liking it. So I'm going to take that shade, I need my Prince. I need my fucking glasses with this one. So I'm gonna go in with the shade My Prince, and we're going to, you know what? I'm just gonna fuck up my whole lid with it. Yeah, can we mix the gold, these two together? No, we can't. Let's just use My Prince. Let's call it a day. Let's just use My Prince. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of NYX glitter glue. Oh, you know what's so funny? So my coworker, my current coworker, actually lives in the same building when I lived in Queens. And I had to talk to her the other day about something. And I was like, hey, I was thinking about you the other day because a construction started by my house. Is there still construction going on where you live? There still is. Apparently, that construction that was supposed to only last, I think like 6 months, is like almost 2 years. And she was telling me that everybody is pretty much moving out of the building because the building went to shit. And I'm like, oh my God, thank God I got out of there. Holy fuck. And apparently the same thing happened to her that happened to me, where the guys didn't patch the roof correctly. So she had a huge leak one day, ruined all her stuff. And the management company was like, that's why you have renter's insurance. And I was like, okay. Okay. All right, we're gonna go with My Prince. My God. When I think about that place, I just get such a fucking visceral, like, ugh, reaction. So glad that I'm not there anymore. Ugh, piece of shit fucking place. Which, you know what's so funny? I loved that place until the construction happened. I thought it was like the cutest little charming little block in the building, and then construction happened, and then everything that I thought was so cute about it was terrible. That's usually how it goes though. I'm liking this. This is like a nice little monochromatic moment. Very, very nice, very, very pretty. Kind of want to see if I can put a little bit of that white shade just in the inner corner, just to see if we could spice it up. But I'm actually kind of happy with just this. This is like, it's plain. I am a plain Jane, but I'm not mad about it. I'm gonna probably try to use this brown shade as a liner. I think that could work too. So I'm gonna take a really, really small brush. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I judged that white shade a little too quickly. I think swatch-wise, it kind of looked garbagey, but the inner corner doesn't look so bad. But is it the most sluttiest thing I've seen? No, but it's not terrible though. It's definitely like a softer white. So I'm just gonna go over a little bit. Peach shade. Okay, mama likes. Mama likes. Now I'm gonna go into the shade In the Land, which is like a matte brick red. I wanna see if we can just line our eyes, just to give it a little bit of dimension, which looks like we can. Looks pretty cute. All right, so what do I want to do in the lash line? I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop Mare shade. This is like their gel formula. Pop that in the waterline. Looking cute. Some of the Colourpop cream liners, they are hit or miss. This one is definitely a hit though. Whatever was this line, it's this one. I think it's like Fruit Punch or something like that. No, Fruit Fantasy. These are really, really good. Okay, so I'm really liking how that's looking so far. I want to add that blue. I don't know if it's gonna hurt it or help it, but I kind of want to add it just to see what it's gonna look like. So I think I'm going to do just that. So I'm gonna go in with that blue, which is Just One Kiss. And I just wanna like gently. Okay. Now I'm going in with an incredibly light hand because I don't want to, one, create any fallout or anything like that. But also I don't want it to be like super intense where it just is gonna like overtake the look. So I think this is pretty good for what it is. Just gonna brush away some of that bullshit. And then I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm gonna go in with the shade With a Smile, which is this warm matte ivory. And we're just going to blend that out. Oh, I like that. I like it because it's not too intense. It's just a little bit of color. Curl my lashes. I'm gonna add mascara and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk about the lips. Precious. Okay, so let's move on to the lips. So we're gonna use the lip scrub first, but this one's called Just One Bite. This retails for $12. It comes in this really cute case that, you know, listen, like I love the packaging and I wish that this looked like this. And I feel like that's kind of like a missed mark right there, but you know, whatever, it's $12. What am I gonna say, right? So I am going to this. on the lips. Duh, no shit, Theresa. And let's see. This is a lip scrub, right? This is a lip scrub, right? Oh, apparently there's like super fine crystals. Huh. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, wow, okay. All right. They are very, very fine. Oh, all right. I was a little confused at first because I'm like, I feel nothing. No, no, no. There's like really, really teeny tiny crystals. What does this smell like? Can I even smell today? I think it kind of smells like apple. You hear how bad my nose is? I think it smells like apple. What's the scent supposed to be? It's supposed to be red apple flavored. It does taste kind of red apple-y, but smelling, I guess it smells like red apples. It's kind of hard to tell because my nose is so stupid. Okay. I really like the soft crystals, so it's nice. After removing the scrub, my lips do feel really soft. I still feel like I need to put lip oil or lip balm on top of it because I don't think it's gonna last too long, but they feel pretty good. All right, so there are 2 different lip kits in this collection. Both of the sets together are $35. Otherwise, it's $20 a piece. So in this collection, you get a bunch of different shit. All right. So it looks like you get a lip liner, a lipstick, and a Luxe gloss. Y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of their lip products, although lately their lip stains have been fucking killing it for me, but we are gonna go in with an open mind. And I don't think this is gonna go, but we're gonna commit. Okay, so let's try their lip pencils. I haven't tried their lip pencils in a long time. And I also don't really do lip pencils. I don't know, it's just a step that's just not me. I like the lip liner color though. Like, this is pretty. Not really good at lining my lips because it always looks fucked up and weird on one side. But let's see if we could just try to even this bitch out. I'm sure that's not even, but whatever. We're gonna keep on keeping on. Oh. Okay. I'm not used to dark lipstick, so this is like, yeah, it just looks so fucking messy. So I don't really do lip liner. I feel like I just fuck up my face more, if that's possible. I think that's why I don't really like dark lipstick, because I feel like it just looks fucked up and janky if you don't have it on properly. So I think this looks a little, so I'm not loving how this looks because I feel like it's a little bit all over the place, but we're committing. So who fucking cares at this point? I'm gonna be taking it off anyway. I kind of like how it looks because it's a little bit different for me, but I'm like, I don't know. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna do is go in with the lip gloss. So this one looks like it has, a fun little purple reflect to it. Other than the doe foot kind of looking fucked up, I don't hate this. I don't hate this. So here's the Evil Queen. Now we're gonna move on to First Kiss, which I feel like is gonna be a little bit more my speed, but I'm not mad at it. I actually kind of like it. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, you know, bitch, you ain't so bad. It doesn't go. I'm serving you hacker working in a coffee shop in the 90s vibe, and I like it. I like it. Oh, I think I'm gonna hate this one even more. Fuck. Okay, so this is more red. I don't know why I thought this was more nude. Woo. Okay, y'all know I'm not a fan of red lips, so this should be interesting. I'm gonna go in with the lip liner. I hate this. I kind of don't hate this. I said I was gonna have much more of a reaction, but I don't hate this. So let's add the gloss. I think I don't hate this. I think I don't hate this. I don't know why I'm whispering. Okay, so this is First Kiss. All right, and this is the completed look. I know I'm cute as a button. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about everything. The only thing that I didn't really talk about technically was the mirror, and the mirror is great. Listen, I think this is really, really cute, and I don't know if it's actually currently available. Let me see. No, it still is. This retails for $14, and it's pretty cute. Now, is it the best Disney mirror I've ever seen? No. I think that will always go to Besame. Besame and that Sleeping Beauty mirror will always reign motherfucking supreme. But this one is really, really cute though. I really like it. And the mirror is actually really, really nice quality. So highly recommend checking that out if you're so inclined. Now moving on to the blush. If you're familiar with the Super Shock Shadow, then rest assured you know exactly what you're getting. Now I did mention when applying this that I wish was dupe for NARS Orgasm. It's not quite. So this is like a super like light pinky color, but it has like a really beautiful, kind of like a duochrome reflect in it, right? Now NARS Orgasm on the other hand is a little bit more opaque, and I feel like a little bit more pinky peachier. So like that's the difference between the two. I would say, you know, they're close, but they're not quite dupes. If anything, they are kissing cousins. So keep that in mind. I liked all three blushes. Listen, I like the Super Shock formula, so I'm a fan of it, but they are not the most unique colors in the world. So if you have something similar in your collection, I don't think you really necessarily need to pick these up. Great formula, but not like the best thing I've ever fucking tried. I was a little confused though in the beginning when applying it with my natural hair brush because I wasn't picking up any of the product, or it felt like it wasn't going on my face. But when I switched over to synthetic, it worked a lot better. So just kind of a heads up there if you do go that route. But yeah, not mad about these. I like them and I will find uses for them. Moving on to the eyeshadow palette. You know, I like it. I don't love it, but I like it though. I think what I create was really, really beautiful. It's very simple, very basic, and I'm okay with that. I think I'm having second thoughts about this Spellbreaker shade. I don't think it's really that good. I think it's kind of shitty actually. At first I was like, oh, okay, it's like a kind of like a soft metallic white. And then the more I look at it, I'm like, you're not really giving me anything. Like it's a very, very bland, very dusty metallic white shade. That shade sucked. I had to put a lot of it on in the inner corner to kind of make it pop. And even just on the lid, I thought it looked okay when applying, but it's starting to dissipate. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that shade. Everything else, I really enjoyed. Now, granted, I didn't use the whole palette, right? But the shades that I did use, which was Someday, With a Smile, Suck Grace. I'm going to keep saying Suck Grace. So basically this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one. They're all pretty good. This is the one that is a no for me. But I want to keep using this, and of course I'll leave you an update at the end of the month to let you know if I'm still loving it. Also, sorry if I keep doing this. I am so fearful that this is literally running into my mouth because my lips are so fucking juicy. It's annoying the shit out of me. So yeah, I like it, don't love it. Do you really need it? Get it when it's on sale, if you are so inclined. Now moving on to the lip stuff. This I like. Yes, I feel like it's definitely a missed opportunity to not make the packaging more green. That would have been really fucking cool. But I actually really like the formula of their lip scrub. Now, I want to say the last collection had a lip scrub, and that one felt like a traditional lip scrub. And I also liked it because it was in a bullet form, so I felt like it was just like super easy to use. That one is a like traditional scrub. Like it's very hard, but it does exfoliate the lips really well, and you get up all that shit. The exfoliation on this one is super soft. And for a minute, I was like, what the fuck am I putting on my face? Because I don't feel anything at all. The more I started putting on and then moving my lips back and forth, that's when I noticed the small grit. And if you are someone who has super sensitive lips, I think this might be worthwhile to check out, especially if you want to exfoliate your lips. You don't like scrubs that are harsh. I think this is worth checking out. So I do like this product. Moving on to the lips. I don't know. I definitely like the Evil Queen one a lot more. I don't mind this. I think this is really pretty. It's just, it's a lot. One, I don't really use lip liner. So I feel like, especially with lip liner, especially with darker colors, I have a much harder time trying to navigate how it's going to, I don't know, look on my lips because I feel like it's so creamy and so messy. Wind up getting like product like all the way out here, and I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? So I wasn't a huge fan of that. I think adding the lipstick on top of it, I was like, oh, okay, all right, I see what's going on here. I'm liking the results. When I add the gloss, I'm not a fan of this formula, so I'm really paranoid right now that it's pooling in the outer corners of my fucking mouth. So I keep doing this. Look, it's gross. Like, ugh, bro, I hate this. So I'm not a fan of that. I think the colors are really, really beautiful. And listen, if you like this, that's great. But for me, it's like, I'm gonna have more anxiety about it not being on my teeth or on my tongue or the corners of my mouth than anything in the world right now. So you couldn't even fucking pay me to keep this on my face. As soon as this video is done, I'm taking this shit the fuck off. But I do like pieces of it. So like the lip liner wasn't bad. It makes me kind of interested to want to try lip liners more or try to see if I'm into that realm. But so in that regard, I'm like, oh, okay. The lipstick, I'm not the biggest fan of the formula, but so far so good. Liking that. The gloss, I would probably skip out on the gloss. It's not really adding or doing much of anything for me. It is pretty. The one thing I do want to ask though, because like I don't really know too much about Colourpop's lip liners. So when it comes to the Snow White set, there's no twisting thing. So like how do I get the product up? Do I have to sharpen this whole thing? Please, someone in the comments answer me because I really don't know. I don't know how these work. I honestly cannot remember the last time I had a Colourpop lip liner. I can't remember. So let me know if I'm supposed to sharpen it, because if I'm not and that's how much product you get, that's bullshit, because I literally use the whole thing. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, if you are a fan of this formula, obviously you're gonna like it, but I don't know. There are aspects that I'm enjoying, but then there's aspects that I'm like, I'm never going to touch this again. So I think if this collection wasn't sent to me in PR, what would I have picked up is pretty much the palette and the blushes. I probably would have skipped out on the lip set because the lips are just so hit or miss. I probably would have picked up the lip scrub just out of curiosity. Overall, like if I were to spend my own money, I wouldn't be disappointed, but I think I would have been happy if I got this with a discount code or waited for it to come on sale. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. It's not the worst thing I've ever tried. Certainly not the best. Kind of in the middle. But the mirror is really cute. I would have picked up the mirror and I would have not been disappointed with this. So yeah, if I'm gonna rate this anything, I'm gonna say this is like a solid C. Yeah, we'll call it a C. Needs improvement. You're good, you're passing, but needs improvement. Okay, so anyway, now I want to hear from y'all. Let me know down below if you got any of this collection, and if you did, what are your thoughts? Let me know because I love hearing from you. And of course, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it as always. Feel free to like, comment, hit that subscribe button, it's free, and hit that bell icon for notification of all my future posts. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and YouTube members. Thank you so much for keeping this delicious, disgusting, filthy, trashy, really filthy, really gross, really nasty, very disgusting, and very juicy garbage boat flow. I couldn't do without you, and I love your adorable little delicious faces, and I just want to gobble you all up so you can live inside my belly and we can be one. If you want to know what is currently on my face, everything you need to know will be listed in the description box down below. And I'll see you little cupcakes later. Bye.